Hello, Cancer. This is Thomas from Northern Mystic Tarot, and this is your weekly financial and investment guidance session. This is for May 5th through the 11th. Take what resonates with you, leave the rest behind. Let's see what this crazy world of finance and markets are going to do for you this week. With that spirit, please finish up and let me know what to give this person, this individual. Yes, indeed. There we go. I'm liking this card already. If you're going to get something, man, let's take that one, right? Here we go. What else do we get? What else do we get? The second card out. So the first card out is a nine of cups. If you didn't mention, if I didn't mention it, and I don't think you did, the second card out is the moon card. The third card out is a king of swords. And the fourth and final card in the top row is a nine of swords. Say what? Say what? Oh my goodness. A lot of swords energy. There is some rethinking. There is something has not been working, so there's time to rethink some things, and this is the time to do it. I love this energy. On the bottom of the deck is the energy of your environment. Now, it is not your energy. Your energy is here, but this is the energy of your environment, and that's a Queen of Wands. I love energies about the queen. When the queen comes up, the queen is patience. She is, and again, this is energy. So you don't have. This is not female versus male. I'm just saying that in this energy, again, the queen represents patience. She represents a little bit of flexibility. She represents understanding that things take time. Nothing is done in a vacuum and nothing is done overnight. And so when the queen comes out, she's telling you in your world, in your environment right now, patience is going to serve you well no matter what you're facing. And the interesting thing is here is I'm getting the nine of cups. So this is going to be a good week for you. A very good week. It's a week for you to stop the negativity. It's a week for you to stop the pessimism. It's a week for you to stop worrying so damn much. Okay. This is a week where you need to ask questions again to help bring about that end of worry, the end of cycle, the end of frustration. Start asking some questions. Start asking, is my money where it needs to be? Am I performing the way I need to be? Do I need more money? Is my budget right? Is my budget off? Am I spending more than I'm taking in? These are questions, and these are high level questions, and this is going to have you see things a little differently. Because when that King of Swords comes out, he's like, I'm taking control, okay, and I want to know everything. Don't hide anything from me. More importantly, if things are hidden from your significant other, from your family, maybe this is a good time to let them understand your financial situation so they can be part of the resolution, be part of making sure that it moves forward. So, this is a time to celebrate the fact that, you know what, I'm doing okay, but there are tweaks needed. There is time I need to do some things. Okay, this is a very positive week. I would also look up on both sides. Here's a nine, so I would look up the angel number 99. Find out why that's important in your reading. So when you're done, go into Google and ask angel number 99, and you get the meaning from that. But what I'm getting here again is it's time for you this week. Is a time to celebrate your successes, to do an inventory of where you are financially, look at what's going in, what's coming out. Look at your investments. Are they working? Are they not working? There are some that have been keeping you up, and it's time for you to look at how you can modify them. Do you let them ride? And if you do, then stop worrying because they'll be fine and you'll make the right decision. If they're not going to be let ridden, then and what I mean by that is let it ride, so let ridden. Anyway, I'm not sure it's proper English. The point is if you need to adjust them, then do so. If you're not comfortable in a more dynamic situation, right? Again, our market is very dynamic right now. But if you're not looking in that comfort zone, then put it in something safe. Put it in something that you know and you understand. So that, and again, something that's old line secure. Okay, this may be a time to not be in the market per se, and maybe into CDs, maybe into some bonds. Municipal bonds are always a great safe place. More importantly, they're tax free. So again, anything you make from them is not taxable. And ultimately, they're again tied, connected to a city, a county, a state, and they will get repaid. So again, bonds are wonderful. Maybe that's a safe space because of the tumultuousness. Now, before you do that, of course, check on it. Look to an advisor. Look to your own advice. Look to spirit. Talk to spirit. Whatever you're doing is a long-term play. Okay, be patient. This is patient, long-term play. So when you move this, as you do this, you're going to be parking something for a while. In other words, sitting on the sidelines if you need to be. I'm not sure you need to be in this market. From what I'm seeing, it's going to be in your best interest probably to pull back a little bit. Just pull back until things kind of mellow out. Unless you're somebody who is an aggressive trader. Now, this is also somebody who'll take a risk, and he will cut a deal to make it happen if he has to. So, when you look at this could be you taking, again, understanding the market, working the market to a place, taking the negative and turning it into a positive. It's always possible. Or the worst part, as this goes this way, you take a good situation and by the end of the week you run it into the ditch. So again, be very careful. Also, overall market analysis, I got to give you a little bit of blend a little bit of reality to the overall globe, okay? And what this is saying is the world has a lot of questions about one guy who has a lot of power and is just making some really crazy decisions, and he's driving the market crazy. And so as he continues to drive the market crazy, you need to take and protect yourself and be safe. You're okay. You haven't been affected that much. But again, this one guy is driving the world crazy with all this crazy tariff talk and everything else. And again, it just drives the market crazy. The market's like, we don't know. This is so many unknown questions. We don't have answers to these questions. A lot of the leaders are being patient with him. A lot of leaders are trying to say, you know what, we love the United States. We're good with this. But are they getting tired? Hell yeah, they're tired. They're tired of this stuff. It's like, give me a damn break. And so don't be surprised if we see a realignment with this, because again, as this person enjoys his power and his little power trip, the world's asking questions and getting answers, and they're going to cut us out. They're going to cut us out of the deal, and we are going to lose our prominence. So again, this is all part of the world scope in that sense. So this is what the card's saying. You can come yell at me all you want. I didn't put these cards out here. The universe gave me these cards to give you. I'm telling you what they've been. Let's get some clarifiers here. First clarifier here. Oops, this is a clarifier to this card because it's on the bottom of the deck. This is saying again, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. This is you moving. Take some defensive postures and make sure you are protecting yourself. Here it is that negativism, that pessimism, because it's like the world again is crazy and tumultuous. So again, be careful and not pout so much about what you lost, but focus on what you still have and what you've gained, okay? This is a new way of doing it. And again, we talked about that, getting those new answers. Ask the questions, get the new answers. And this is going to give you a new philosophy on how you move forward. Again, with the world in tumult, look at this. A volcano. Again, what I told you about this energy and attached to one leader and how much he brings chaos. Look at this chaos, and I want to fight. I want to take on everybody. Not healthy. Not healthy. Look at this. It leads to crisis. Okay, something has to chill. So again, if you are not comfortable in this marketplace and you need to take steps, you need to take steps to protect yourself from this. Okay, that's what I'm saying. And then ultimately down here, change. You've got to do the changing. The world's changing enough, but you've got to make the change. You've got to make the change to your investments to create your safe space, your environment, so therefore you are happy. Otherwise, if you don't make changes to your investments, if you don't make changes to the way in which you're doing things, don't be surprised if you are not a happy camper in a week or two more. Okay, this is a warning. Goldman Sachs, amazing company, right? What are they doing? They're saying we're looking at potential recession. Yes. Hathaway, okay, Berkshire Hathaway, Warren Buffett used to be the richest man in the world, did it the old way, continuously growing, and he's still growing. They've parked now. They have a cash reserve. They started selling from the market a number of months ago, and they started pulling into cash because they saw what was coming. Berkshire Hathaway is amazing in that way. Warren Buffett has his stuff together. Warren Buffett now has parked $334 billion. Let me repeat that. $334 billion of cash reserves is owned by Warren Buffett and Berkshire Hathaway. Berkshire Hathaway is doing that because they see the market. It's better and safer for them to be out of the market and have their cash in reserve ready for the time when we see a downturn and a crisis and then things get cheap. Then he'll move back in. He's not stupid. If he's doing this, and he's so knowledgeable, and he's so wealthy, and he can buy and sell anything, he can lose as much as he wants. Do you think we should maybe consider maybe emulating his advice? And it's not his advice, by the way. He's not. He'll tell you what he's doing. It has to. He's a public company. But again, It's not advice. He's doing it. He's actually doing it. He's pulling the money out of the market. Still pulling the money out of the market. What does he know? And if he knows something, and I'm guessing he does, he knows the market better than most. Should you? I'm going to let you go. Just some food for thought. Didn't want to overwhelm you. This was a long one. I hope you get benefit from it. Love, light, and blessings for me. It's enormous terror to you and your family. Please do me a favor. Help me grow my channel. Hit that like, share, subscribe, and follow button. That subscribe and that share helps a whole bunch, but I do love seeing that like too. And you can leave a message. Even if you don't agree with what I'm saying, please feel free to let me know. Again, I do not have financial experience. I'm not a finance investment guy. That's not what I do. I'm giving you what tarot and the spirits are telling me to tell you in reference to what you need to know about your finances. But you'll never look to me and say, because he said it, I'm doing it. No, you're going to say, because he said it, I thought about checking it out and finding the information on my own and then making reasoned decisions. You're not going to make investment advice because of me, but I'm going to give you a reason to look a different way and think a different way, because the universe is steering you. They steered you here. And they want you to understand and grow, not lose. Your spirit guides are wonderful that way. They don't want you to hurt. They want you to go. They want you to grow. I'm sorry, not go. They want you to grow. They want you to gain. They want to see this for you, and they want to see happiness. Love, light, and blessings, as I said earlier. Have a great one. I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.